Hello, welcome back to TerraChunks. So, I'm going to give you another update on the castle. As you can see behind me there are a couple of additions to the towers, so it's a little bit taller now. But without further ado, let's have a little jog around the castle. So actually, before I do that, let me just fly out and you can get an effect of the new towers up front. So they're defensive towers, and I may put some slits in the front so that it looks like you can shoot out of them. So that is what's happened there. Going on through into the castle, you can now see that it's fully completed in its floors. I didn't get quite as high as I was planning, and I'm definitely going to have to remove the mob farm. That's going to be a project for another day. But I have managed to decorate inside a little bit. So let's have a look at that. I think I've shown the hall already, but if we go past the hall, we have a couple of things to see here. So let me first go down into the dungeon and take a look down here. So we've got a proper dungeon now, some benches. There's a little bit there I'll show you in a second, but basically the portal on the roof that I've shown before is going to come into the dungeon here. Now, the people as they come in, obviously they're not going to be able to get through here, especially if they've got mining fatigue. They're not going to be able to break through this easily. So they have the option of calling me via a horn. So I've collected some goat horns now, and I'm going to put a panel on there with a goat horn on so they can call me. Otherwise, they get to go through here, which is going to be a Ravager run. And I've got to catch the Ravengers yet. That's not been done. But this is a Ravager pit. It was where the dragon was I showed in the last episode. There was a armor stand dragon I was going to try and do, but it didn't look right, and it was just taking too long to even make any progress. So I decided this is going to be a Ravager pit and give any arriving players a bit of a challenge. So they have to get past the Ravager. The access there should be closed, so they can't easily fly up. And then they've got a couple of routes to take depending on where the Ravengers are. I'm going to try and get 2 from a raid. I've yet to trigger the raid or bring villagers over, so that's the next part. But they should be able to negotiate their way round and then out through the Ravager door. Then they have access to the castle. So just on a side note, in fact I'm going to have to take down this wall just about. As part of making this castle ready for like a hide and seek competition, which I'm hopefully going to do, I've collected lots of goats and grabbed their goat horns, and we also got a sniffer on one of my adventures. I have shown the Elder Guardian before. It's still not hooked up properly, so that's another thing that I have to do, is hook that up to the controls by the gate. But that is the gate area down there. We also have the conduit now, so this actually should make hide and seek better because you can just stand the water in the grounds of the castle. So that's there. Going back, let's go back into the dungeon. Just put those bricks back. Right. So then going back up into the castle. This is the I think I'll put the stairs here yet. But this is the other level where they can see the challengers running the Ravager gauntlet, and people can just watch that. I'll get some seats put in here, and I'm going back up into the castle proper. We now have a pipe, and the reason for this pipe is on the second floor here we have a bathhouse. So we've got bathrooms, and this is the spring that brings the water up, and then they can take the water out here and they can boil it over the fireplace and have nice hot water, a nice hot bath. This is the King's Bath, which is a large version, but you can see over there we have single baths for others, and the same concept with a pulley to take the hot water between the baths. So this is the bathhouse. Then going on, we have the next floor up. This needs to be made a gate, I think. into the you know, a bit more secure into the castle. And I've got one ancient seed there so far from my sniffer. So going up, this is the war room level. So we have a library of tactical books, and we have a table for meeting and discussing what's going on. And we also have this map, semi-complete. I do need to finish that off. We have a semi-complete map of the area. You can see cool trailers based there, and there's also an idea to add a path and a bridge. And I've made a brief start on that, not fully done yet, but there should be a bridge there at some point so I can connect up to my neighbour. We've got stairs that go up to the top towers, and we have this balcony to look at the people if they actually manage to get through the gate. This will be the next line of defence. So yeah, that's the war room and library. And then going up a level, this level I have not done yet. This is definitely a work in progress, as is the next level up, but this is planned to be the guest rooms. I'm not sure how many, but we'll put them in place, and there should be lots of hiding places in those. And then finally coming up here we have the King's Quarters. Just missing some doors there, but we have to step down into the King's Quarter. Need to finish off his grand bed. There's going to be a bed there. There's also a wardrobe for armour stands, which I've actually brought with me now. So maybe I'll just stick those in on here. Just stick those two in. We have another library for the king and a desk to study the books at. That is the loft. I have to finish sealing that off, but that should. It may also be accessible. We'll see. But yeah, these are all the bookcases, and yeah, that's the top floor, as it were. May put another balcony in, not sure yet. But that is the final levels of the castle. In fact, let me just see if I can get out on the balcony. Go down a couple of floors. We'll go and take a quick look at the roof. Fly up there. So we have a deep slate roof. I've used a lot of chains to connect up the defensive posts, and each one of these has its own set of ladders to up to it, so you get a very good view for a long distance. It would be like a watchtower, these. You can see a long way. But that is the castle build. I think at least external finish. There's a lot of internal decorating to do, but I'm quite happy with that. So this is the path I was just talking about, which goes off to Cool Trader's base. And I've started to build a bridge, but not made a lot of progress on that yet. And that's Cool Trader's base there. Looks quite cool. Nice work. So then I guess finally I did say I'd show the end, so I'm just going to pop to the end quickly and we can take a look there. There's a portal over here. This is a strong portal to a stronghold. And we did have a bit of a community event last night, and the plan is this will become the shopping district. And so far we've taken down some of these posts. There was a big community gathering last night, and we've taken out quite a few of the obsidian posts. They used bots, basically. You can get an NPC players as part of the carpet mod, I believe. and they just command them to dig down, so it makes life easier to try and take out the posts. Although I did manually take out the majority of these two posts here, that one and this one here. So that's them done. And there is a grand plan for this area, and I will come back and visit and show you. But this will be the shopping district. So they've done all the dragons they want to kill, and now the plan is to just change this district to be, or this area to be the shopping district. So this is the Enderman farm. As I say, slightly enhanced from what it was. It's now a drop, very noisy, but lots of XP. That's just a standard Enderman tower. No platform. Looks like they're landing on something there. Interesting. Take a look at that. But yeah, so that is the current state of the end in TerraChunks. And we will be working, they've done a schematic which they will be building into the shopping district. And again, that's a big community project which is underway, so they're busy collecting resources at the moment. And yeah, we should see the results pretty soon. And I'll come back here when it's done. And I'll probably have a plot for a shop myself. But yeah, that's it. So thanks for watching, and if you do like my content, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon for more. Bye.